This episode of Kayak Fishing Tales is brought to you by the ACA, improving the paddle sports experience for over a century. Learn more at americancanoe.org.
Thanks to some great advancements in boat and gear design, kayak fishing is something that almost anyone can do. In fact, most newcomers to the sport are blown away by how stable and comfortable fishing kayaks actually are. But despite how safe and user-friendly the sport of kayak fishing is, it's important to remember that when you're on the water and things go wrong, situations can become very dangerous very fast. This is why it's so important that you understand the risks and hazards involved with kayak fishing, and that you assume a conservative and safety-conscious attitude when making decisions on the water. Now, avoiding dangerous situations on the water is really very easy if you follow a few simple safety rules. The first one, which is very important, is don't drink alcohol and paddle. The two just don't mix. Number two is to always wear a life jacket on the water, because you never know when you're going to need it, and it can save your life regardless of how well you swim. One of the biggest reasons people take their life jackets off is because they find it uncomfortable to wear all day. That's why it's so important to invest in a kayak fishing specific life jacket, one that doesn't restrict your movements when casting or paddling. They also have lots of pockets for keeping fishing tackle and gear that you want access to. The third safety rule is to know how to get back onto your kayak from the water. In fact, deep water reentry is a fundamental skill of kayak fishing if you're going to be paddling further from shore than you can comfortably swim. If you can't re-enter a kayak on your own or with the help of a friend, then you need to stick to calm conditions and close enough to shore that you can swim yourself and your kayak to safety if you were to end up in the water. The fourth key rule of kayak fishing safety is to check the wind, weather, and tides before you head out. While a powerboat can often carry you through strong winds and tidal currents and get you back to the launch before a storm hits, kayak anglers don't have this luxury. Paddling in big winds or against tidal currents can be extremely dangerous and difficult, if not impossible, so plan ahead and keep your eyes on the sky. The fifth and final safety rule is always file a float plan. This means letting somebody know when and where you're going and what time you expect to be back. Of course, you should always have some type of communication device with you, like a cell phone or VHF radio. But you just can't count on electronic devices, which is why you need to let someone know where they should look for you in the event you don't return when expected. So there you have it, 5 basic rules that will dramatically improve your safety on the water. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, subscribe to Kayak Fishing Tales YouTube channel. Until next time, I'm Jeff Herman, wishing you a safe and successful kayak fishing trip.